Gaming Memory Lane.
Get ready!
Alright, today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel superhero video games for various different classic gaming consoles. And I will also throw in a few other bonus games in there that are, probably not based off of anything that's Marvel, but these games I'm going to throw in there, they do have Marvel comics based on that specific character. So we'll throw those in there as a bonus. Without any further ado, let's head over to our multiple gaming consoles and let's check these games out. Alright, next up we have Spider-Man for the Atari 2600. And there's nothing really fancy to be seen here. You have a Spider-Man label art on this Atari cartridge right here, and the Green Goblin right there. And the artwork on this looks pretty dated. It looks definitely pretty old, even for comic book standards for back then. I mean, it looks definitely dated. I'm not sure if this is based off the comic books or the 1970s Spider-Man TV show. Alright, this is a little bonus. Let's check this game out and see how good it is on the Atari 2600. And here we have the game right here, Spider-Man. And we got the Spider-Man little theme song right there. And here we go. We can use the Spidey web going up the building and you can also fall right back down. And this game right here is actually surprisingly pretty fun. And it kind of resembles some of the other Spider-Man games. Like there's one on the Sega Master System that's actually pretty cool, where you have to climb up the building in the first level. And yeah, you can easily fall off this building and you can die. So you have to be very careful how you climb up. I think this game's fun. 3 stars. Highly recommended. And here we have G.I. Joe Cobra Strike. A G.I. Joe game based on, of course, G.I. Joe. And now we have, right away, we have the Cobra trying to attack. Pretty cool looking label art right there. We got the G.I. Joe logo right there on top with the star. And I like the border with the snakes going around it. You have the little Cobra looking snakes going around the border right there. Very, very nice label art. I like it a lot. Let's go take a look at this game and let's see if this game is any good. G.I. Joe Cobra Strike. And here we have G.I. Joe Cobra Strike on the Atari 2600, the game right here. And it appears to be a shooter. And it looks like you have to try to save your G.I. Joes on the bottom. You have a Cobra that's trying to kill everybody. And it kind of seems like a combination of multiple different types of gameplay. You have like a little paddle thing right there. You have 2 little turrets that are shooting at the actual snake. And this game is okay. It's not bad. It's better than what I thought it would be, but it's still a 2-star. I think this would have been a great rental back in the day. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know. And once again, we have another LJN label art with Wolverine with the nice orange background, and you get the Wolverine right there in the center. The Wolverine logo right there on top, and it looks very, very amazing. It looks awesome. But is the game any good? We're going to have to head over to the NES and check it out. Let's see if it's as good as this label art. This label art is amazing. Look at that. And here we have Wolverine for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And check out that awesome Wolverine title screen right there. And now this game right here, it's an okay game, I would say. It's not perfect. Once again, it's typical Nintendo Entertainment System game. You have random hamburgers, like you just saw that. This game is a 2-star for me, in my opinion. What do you guys think? How would you rate this game? I would say there's certain parts of the game that the platforming's okay, but at the same sense, it's not a perfected game. There's certain parts of the game that's a little, frustrating. Definitely not easy to play in certain areas, but it definitely feels like it wants to be Mega Man at certain times, but definitely not as good as Mega Man. I mean, look at these level designs. What do you guys think? What would you guys rate Wolverine for the Nintendo Entertainment System? And here we have another example of really, really good LJN label art. The Punisher on the NES. The label art looks pretty awesome. You have the buildings in the background. You have the Punisher holding a rifle. And a nice comic artwork there with the logo on top. Nothing to complain about here. It actually looks really, really amazing. Is the game amazing? Let's head over. Let's find out. And here we have the Punisher for the Nintendo Entertainment System. You got the cool looking Punisher title screen right there. You got the whole bunch of gunfire going on. And let's see what this game is. You got the Punisher title screen. Pretty cool looking. And then once you get into the actual gameplay right here, it's like a light gun type of thing going on here. And you know what? It's actually pretty cool. I don't think you can actually play this with the Nintendo Entertainment System light gun, like the zapper. That would have been actually really, really awesome if you could actually do that. But I would have gave the game 3 stars if that was the case. But it gets a 2-star. What do you guys think? Alright, here we have the label art on the cartridge of Captain America and the Avengers. And as you can see there, you have some nice looking comic art. You have the logo right there on the bottom left hand side. It's kind of awkward. And it's a Data East game. You can see the little Data East logo right there on the bottom. Pretty interesting. So let's go take a look at the actual game itself. Alright, here we have Captain America and the Avengers with a very elaborate introduction right here. Now this is one of those games that I would say, you know, this is 2-star for me. I would say this game is average on the NES. It's not bad. You may love it, you may hate it. Not a particular superhero game that I would play on the NES. Did not really enjoy it a whole heck of a lot. But here it is in action, and there's certain parts of the game that's pretty cool, and there's certain parts that are repetitive. So it gets a 2-star for me. What do you guys think? What would you rate this game? Captain America and the Avengers for the Nintendo Entertainment System. How super powerful is it? And here's another great example of LGN putting out some of the finest label art. The Uncanny X-Men, probably the best looking label art out of the bunch that we're showing off here. Looks so good. Makes you really, really want to rent that game, buy that game, play that game. But is that game actually good? Let's head over to the NES. And let's find out if it's as good as the label art. And then we have the Uncanny X-Men. And you have the X-Men title screen right there. A variety of different characters. And this game right here is a bad superhero game. This game is pretty bad. You pop it in your Nintendo Entertainment System. You go to play it. And immediately you're greeted with frustration. This game is just... I don't know what it's trying to be, man, but this game is just bad. There's all kinds of random crazy stuff going on. It's very hectic, and it's not fun at all. It gets a 1-star. This is a nightmare. What do you guys think? What would you guys rate this game? Alright, and here we have the label art for Defenders of Dynatron City. Now, personally, I actually like the label art for this cartridge quite a bit. I like the little image they have in the center. So some nice comic art right there. And I'm not really familiar with this comic book or whatever this is. But let's go over to the NES and let's check it out, see how it is. Alright, here we have Defenders of Dynatron City. And this is a interesting superhero game. You have to, it's like kind of like open world kind of. You have to go around and you can pick up vehicles. Look at this. You can throw vehicles at your enemy. It's like really, really over the top and ridiculous. You can use your head as a weapon right there. You have a variety of different superheroes you can play as mid-gameplay, so you can switch superheroes. You have like a monkey-looking character right here. There's like killer robots all over the place. This game, it's fun. I'll give it that, but I'm gonna give it 2 stars because it's definitely not perfect. What do you guys think? What would you rate this game? Alright, next up on the list right here, we have Spider-Man Sinister Six. And this game right here, for the Sega Master System, you can either play it on the actual console itself, or you can play it on the power base right here, convert it for the Sega Genesis and play it straight on the Sega Genesis. Now that right there is what the power base converter looks like. And you can do either or. So let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's check this game out. Alright, here we have Spider-Man Return of Sinister Six for the Sega Master System. Got the cool looking graphics right there, title screen, and here we have the actual gameplay right here. Play as Spider-Man, of course. You just run around, you can scale the side of buildings just like actual real Spider-Man. Now the controls are a little bit clunky on this game, they're not the greatest. It's kind of doesn't play quite as well as the other Spider-Man game on the Master System. This game is okay. Some people may love it, some people may not like it at all. Alright, here we have enemies. You punch them and they instantly blow up. Look at this. Oh my god, they blew up. What the hell? That's crazy. And here we go. We are scaling the walls, which is probably one of the cooler things you can do in the game. And you can die pretty easily as well, so you have to be careful. I would give this a 2-star rating. This game is definitely not exactly my type of game for a Spider-Man game, but it's probably a pretty decent rental. You can probably rent it and return it back. Alright, next up right here we have Spider-Man versus the Kingpin for the Sega Master System. And are you guys excited for a Spider-Man game right here? Let's head over to the Sega Master System right here and check it out, or plug it into your Sega Genesis, the Power Pace converter, and let's go play the game. And here we have Spider-Man versus the Kingpin for the Master System, and you get the title screen right there. And pretty cool looking title screen, nice graphics for the Master System. And here's the way we have the game starting right here. You can shoot at the web, tie up your opponents, your enemies. You can scale the walls right here. Look at this. Got everything that you would want in a Spider-Man game. You have to try to avoid being hit through those windows. You enter that window right there, and here we go. You got some more crazy Spider-Man platforming action where you beat these guys up, shoot webs at them. What more can you ask for a Spider-Man game? And check this out, you can use the web fly around. Now this was definitely way ahead of its time back when this came out. This is actually quite amazing for a Spider-Man game back in the late 80s, early 90s. And check this out, you had a little miniature like boss type thing going on here, guy on the forklift, and here we go. We have to knock this dude out right here. And this game plays very, very well, controls well, looks great. Definitely gets a 3-star in my opinion. If you guys remember playing this game back in the day, what do you think? What would you rate this game? And this part right here was very tricky. It took me quite a few tries to actually make it up this little hole that I fell into. So yeah, this game definitely is not exactly something that's going to hold your hand and be easy. So there's certain parts of the game that's pretty difficult. But nonetheless, this game is a 3-star. It's worth owning. It's a great one of the better Spider-Man games from back then. What do you guys think? The next game right here that we're checking out, I had no idea even existed. The Incredible Hulk for the Sega Master System. You can either play this one or two ways. Once again, you're the Power Pace converter right here for the Sega Genesis itself. You open it up and pop the cartridge in, plug it in, and play it that way. Or you have the Sega Master System right back here. Just plug that cartridge in and let's have some fun. Let's head over and let's find out. Is this game any good? Is it the same as the Sega Genesis version? Let's find out. And here we have the Incredible Hulk for the Sega Master System. You know, look at the title screen. It actually looks pretty close to the Genesis version. Of course, not nearly as good as graphics, but look at this. This actually looks impressive for the Master System. Got the Hulk transitioning into the Hulk. Look at this. And the graphics on this game look really, really good. Actually, this game looks amazing on the Master System. Now, I must say that I used to play this on the Genesis quite a bit. The gameplay and the controls felt better on the actual Master System than the Genesis, even though the Genesis version had better graphics. The Master System, that can jump around much easier. The jumping was actually a lot less clunky. The game felt better on the Master System, which is really bizarre. You got Bruce Banner right here trying to escape. Yeah, get it. Oh my god, he's gonna shoot me. And this game is actually pretty amazing being played on the Master System. I actually like it a lot. With that being said, it still has a lot of the levels from the Genesis version. I'm not sure if it's missing any or not, but based on what I saw, it had pretty much everything. And this game looks good, plays better than the 16-bit versions, both on Super Nintendo and Genesis, which is weird. Definitely a 3-star. It's probably the best version of the game, in my opinion. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, the 8-bit version of this game It's supposed to be a 16-bit game. It actually plays better than the 16-bit versions. Alright, the next game that we have on the list right here is Spider-Man and Venom Separation Anxiety for the Sega Genesis. This is definitely quite the popular superhero game back in the day. Let's head over and let's find out if it's any good or not. I want you guys to decide down below if this game is good or bad. Let me know. Alright, here we have Spider-Man and Venom Separation Anxiety. There's the label art. Really cool looking label art. We have Separation Anxiety, the title screen right there. And here we have the gameplay, and this game right here is a pretty decent beat-em-up game. You can pick up your enemies, you can crawl over the walls, and you can beat up a lot of people right here, do all kinds of crazy stuff, as you can see. A lot of different level designs. Nice graphics, nice comic book looking graphics. The animation, like in the background, there's a lot of good things going on in this game. I would definitely say this would have been a fantastic rental back in the day. There's certain levels that I didn't really care for, got repetitive. I would give it a strong 2-star rating, borderline 3-star rating. Not quite a 3-star. It's a great beat 'em up game. It's not broken, the controls work, but it's just not for me. It would have been a fantastic rental. I would definitely love to rent this back in the day, and definitely probably rent it several times. But you probably get tired of it if you owned it after a while. This is maybe you play it once a year type thing, and that's it. Alright, the next game on the list right here is a tongue-tired to say. It's Wolverine Adamantium Rage. I believe that's how that's pronounced. It's a Sega Genesis game. Mega Drive. Let's head over and let's go check it out. See if it's any good or is it bad. Let's find out. And here we have the Wolverine game on the Sega Genesis, and it's a tongue twister trying to say that. I'm not going to bother trying. And we have the title screen right here, Marvel Comics, Wolverine. And here we have the gameplay. And this game right here has some really weird hit detection. The graphics I can't complain about. The graphics look pretty okay. They're not bad. And the level layout is kind of iffy on this game. It's like, right here, look at this, hit detection. You're trying to hit that little lever right there, and it's not working. I guess you have to go on the other side. Alright, let's see what happens here. Trying to hit that lever, not moving. You have to be right in the right position. Just hit that one lever right there. And it's a pain in the ass. This game would have been a great rental. I wouldn't recommend owning the game, but it would have been a great rental back in the day. You know, rent it and return it back. You're not stuck with it. The game definitely is a little clunky, and the hit detection is a little off on this game. Graphics, pretty good. Not bad. I would give it a 2-star rating. I don't think it's really that great of a game, but it's not awful. It's definitely not the most terrible superhero game that exists. It's playable, but it's very, very frustrating at times. Some of you may enjoy it more than others. For me, it's a 2-star. What do you guys think? Alright, the next game on the list right here, we have X-Men for the Sega Genesis. Is X-Men going to be any good? Let's go find out. You guys decide down below. Is it a 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star? Let's take a look right here. Alright, here we have X-Men on the Sega Genesis. Some really awesome looking label art right there. We got the X-Men title screen, and we got the little introduction right here. Got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And pretty cool select screen right here. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, that's where things end when it comes to being good, because the graphics look nice and everything, but I really do not like the level designs on this game at all. Like, it's all over the place. Like, look at this, I just fell straight down through the ground right there. I had no idea where the hell I was standing, and right here I actually fell through the ground and ended up somewhere else, like on a hidden platform down here. Like, it was pretty bizarre. And you know, I really didn't care about the level designs whatsoever. The controls are still a little, they're okay. I mean, there's pretty standard, like, beat 'em up style. A little clunky. I would give it a 2-star. This would have been an okay rental back in the day. You know, rent it for like a week and then, you know, return it back, ditch the game. You don't have to own it. Don't get stuck with it. That's basically what this type of game is right here, in my opinion. If you guys think differently, let me know down below. Did you guys really enjoy playing this game? Is it a 1-star, a 2-star, or a 3-star? Comment down below and let me know. Alright, the next game we have here is X-Men 2 for the Sega Genesis. And let's go take a look at X-Men 2. Is this game going to be any good? Is it going to be the same as X-Men 1? Let's go take a look. Let's find out. Alright, here we have X-Men 2 for the Sega Genesis. Pretty awesome label art. And we have the select screen right here. Select the character. Got various different characters you can select. And right away, the graphics on this game look really, really good. You have a lot of stuff going on. You got the snow or rain coming down really hard. You got snow on the ground. Can't complain about the graphics whatsoever. The graphics look pretty nice. You can also scale the walls with your Wolverine claws, which is pretty cool. Look at this. This looks pretty nice. And there is various different level designs, as you can see here. And unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of this game. I mean, it looks pretty nice and everything, but some of the level designs I don't really care for. I would definitely give it a 2-star, a strong 2-star. The game itself, I mean, it's pretty fluid. It actually plays quite well and everything, but it's just not my cup of tea, to say the least. What would you guys rate this game? I mean, the graphics look quite nice on this game. But there's something about it that I can't just quite give it a 3-star. What do you guys think? Alright, the next game that we're playing on the Sega Genesis. The Incredible Hulk. Let's go smash things with the Incredible Hulk. Let's have some fun. Let's go check it out. And here we have the Incredible Hulk on the Sega Genesis, and the label art looks awesome. This game has a really, really awesome animated introduction right here with the Hulk smashing all kinds of stuff, and we have the title screen right here. The Incredible Hulk with a bunch of stuff moving in the background. It looks pretty awesome. Yeah, take that, you son of a bitch. And I remember playing this game a lot back in the day. This game is definitely one of those games that probably not the greatest. The hit detection and jumping is a little tricky. But I had a lot of fun playing this game. And I remember my cousin owned it, and we used to play the crap out of this game. You can pick objects up and throw it around, like that phone booth right there. And when you lose your powers, you shrink back down to Bruce Banner. Look at this, my scrawny little ass running around. Look at that. And there we go. We're trying to avoid being hit. And you can actually take your enemy and throw them at other enemies right there. Use them as a weapon. Look at this. It's pretty wild. And this game is actually a decent beat-em-up game. And you can do a tombstone power drive right there. And look at this level. This level kind of looks like Splatterhouse. There's like a lot of weird, strange levels in this game that just kind of doesn't make sense. But I guess maybe it does. I don't know. I never really read the comics or anything like that. But look at this. You have Romans. You have to fight these Roman guys right here. Roman soldiers. And pretty wild stuff. A lot of random levels. There's a large variety of levels. It's pretty tough. I would give it a 2-star. I think this would have been a great rental back in the day. Probably would have rented it a couple times, to be honest. But, you know, if you own the game, you know it's not the greatest. Alright, the next game that we have on the list right here is The Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire. Alright, here we have Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire for the Sega 32X. There's a cartridge right there. And right away, the visuals look, I guess, not bad. The title screen and the whole opening title screen right there with the animations look pretty cool. Yeah, it definitely looks digitized. And here we go. Here's a little bit of the gameplay right here. And it appears to be a digitized Spider-Man game. And I'm pounding this guy's face into the ground right there, as you saw. And oh my god, I almost got killed. And now this in the web action, where you actually swing on the web and everything, it looks pretty cool. I like this. You can swing on the web real easily. The gameplay, the controls are a little clunky, but the controls at the same time are easy. So in comparison to that Batman game that's horrible, this game right here is actually not bad at all as far as the controls go. It's okay, but the game's still a little on the clunky side. I kind of don't like the digitized graphics that they used on this. I mean, this could have definitely been on the Sega Genesis. They're just trying to fool you. Like, oh, it looks more realistic. So let's put it on the 32X. And of course, some of the visuals probably do look better on the 32X versus the Sega Genesis, like what you're seeing here, definitely. But I would have loved to see like regular standard animation rather than digitized graphics for a Spider-Man game on the 32X. It's a mediocre game. I would give it a 2-star. Alright, the next game that we're playing on the Sega Genesis, Captain America and the Avengers. For the Sega Genesis. Do you guys remember playing this game? Is it a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star? Let me know down below. Let's head over, let's check it out. Alright, here we have Captain America and the Avengers. Pretty simplistic label art, nothing too fancy. Got the title screen right there. Got the select screen right here, choose your superhero. And this game is definitely a beat-em-up game on the Sega Genesis. A pretty decent one. You can pick up objects, you can use objects, throw like different weapons and stuff. And this game actually plays similar to like a Final Fight or Streets of Rage type deal. It's a little different. The controls are a little slight clunky, but they're not too bad. The game is actually pretty fun. As you can see right here, you can definitely pick up objects, and like I mentioned before, use them as weapons. And I think beat 'em up games always should have that element in them. Now, this game actually made the game even more fun. There's actually a shoot 'em up element in this game where you can take a break from actually playing the beat 'em up portion of the game and have a shoot 'em up portion right here. And it works. It actually is pretty fun. And then you're back to the beat 'em up elements. So take a little break, go back to what you're doing before. And this game is a 3-star in my opinion. I think it's actually a lot of fun. And if you're looking for a good superhero beat 'em up game, it's worth owning. And if you guys remember playing this game back in the day, let me know exactly what would you rate this game. Is it a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star? In my opinion, it is a 3-star. I think this game is pretty awesome. I like the graphics, I like the gameplay, and the level design. Not bad. It's pretty good. Alright, the next game that we have on the list right here, we got The Punisher for the Sega Genesis. Is The Punisher any good? Let's head over and let's find out if The Punisher's any good or not, and what would you guys rate this game. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think. Alright, here we have The Punisher for the Sega Genesis. Nice looking label art, I love it. And there we have the title screen right there, pretty cool. Let's see what we have here. We got Punisher, you can push either 1 player or 2 players. I believe in this game you're stuck as, there's no character select screen. You're pretty much, if you're player 1, you're playing as the Punisher. And this game is actually a really cool beat 'em up game. It's actually not bad. If you're trying to get an alternative to like Final Fight or Streets of Rage, well, here it is. This game is actually really good. The level designs, in my opinion, are like some of my favorite portions of this game. I love the level designs. It looks very, very similar to what you see on Streets of Rage or Final Fight. One thing that I didn't care for was the shooting portion of the game right here. We had to like aim and shoot the enemies, but it works. It's not bad. I'm not going to deduct anything from the rating. I'd rather have the beat 'em up element of the game rather than the shooting element, but it works. It's the Punisher. That's exactly as expected. You have to shoot a few guns here and there. And this game, in my opinion, is a 3-star. This game is awesome. I like this game a lot. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a 3-star rated game? 2-star, 1-star? In my opinion, this game is actually a great beat 'em up game. I like it a lot. The bosses in this game, like little miniature bosses right here, this pretty fun. Not bad at all. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Memory Lane, and there's going to be a lot more episodes to come. And stay tuned, give a thumbs up. There will be more episodes coming soon.